Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back to Juan Motivates, man. You already know what time it is. Hey, man. So today, well, first of all, if y'all new here, I hate when people tell me, right? So I'm gonna do it anyway. I hate when people tell me in the comments, oh, well, there's too much, asking to subscribe to the channel. You're doing too much, blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, look, YouTube creators do videos in YouTube to get subscribers. And sometimes, some people need reminding, and that's why I do it. That's why I tell you guys, hey, please remember to subscribe to the channel, because just because you're watching it doesn't mean that other people get to watch it if you don't like it. You know what I mean? Just because you watch it doesn't mean that YouTube's gonna automatically send this video out to other people because one person watched it. It takes a whole thing. It takes a subscribing to the channel. It takes leaving a comment. It takes liking the video and watching the video. You have to watch it. You can't watch it for 30 seconds. And that's only if you like it. If you're here and you don't like my videos, then fine, I understand. But you have to like it. You have to like my videos, and you have to come on and engage too, So I'm doing this only because I get comments and be like, don't tell me to subscribe to your channel. Nobody wants to hear that. Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for coming here. Thanks so much for watching. Today I want to talk to you about why. I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why not to be a CNA. Now, I know this is kind of biased because I know I'm a radiology channel and I like to give real information. Well, I guess it's not biased, right? I'm just really giving you real facts of the job. Like, I was a CNA. Don't ask me why I become a CNA. It's just things that you just don't think about in life. And I was already an X-ray tech, right? So this was back then, though, to be honest. Probably like 8-10 years ago, whenever radiology tech jobs weren't out there like they are now. Like, when I first finished my X-ray school, I had to beg for a job. I had to beg for a PRN position. So back then I had to do extra. I had to do extra stuff to bring extra income in. So I became a CNA. Now, learning, when I became a CNA, that is not what you think, man. It's a very, very challenging position. Very hard. It's not mentally hard, it's physically hard and emotionally hard. And that's the thing, man. It's not easy to become a CNA. It's not something that I will honestly tell you guys, yes, go become a CNA. It's a great choice. You do great. You'll make great money, blah, blah. It's not like that. I'm gonna keep it 100 like I always have. So that's the reason you're here, right? Because you heard that I keep it 100, so that's what I'm gonna do. So the first reason why I want to become a CNA is, boom. Yes. It's hard, man. It's physically hard because you're basically the nurse's assistant. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nurse needs an assistant. And basically, if you guys don't know what a CNA does, hospital setting, I worked in a nursing home setting, and when I tell you that you are assigned probably like 5 or 6 patients that you're assigned for the day, right? You're like, oh, 5 or 6 patients ain't hard. But when you have 5 or 6 patients that are dementia, can't move, dementia can't move, they have anger issues. So basically, you're trying to feed them. You gotta sit there and you gotta sit there and sit down next to them like they're kids, and you gotta feed them little by little and wipe their mouth. Now, don't get me wrong. It's nothing about human and having compassion for people. It's not that, but it's hard on you, man. It's hard on you physically, and especially if you're a female. I was a male doing this, and I was back in the day when I was a little stronger. You know what I'm saying? And I was like lifting weights. I still lift a little here and there, but dude, it was hard. It was hard to lift those patients. And some patients are like 250 plus. And they're like, oh, well, we're short staffed, so you had to do him or her by yourself. You're like, what? And this is the thing. When you're a male CNA, you're going to get all the male patients. That's it. Because, they're not going to give you female patients, right? They're going to give you the male patients. And the male ones are the hardest ones, bro. Like I said, they're heavy. And if they had dementia, they just want to fight and throw blows at you. You're like, hold up, player. I'm not even here for this. But they don't know better, you know what I'm saying? So it's physically demanding, okay? So the second thing, which is this. Yeah, that's tough, man. The thing about a CNA is that you know, how can I explain it? You're basically the bottom of the barrel. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Basically, the bottom of the barrel, and you know, you are not that you're not important. You know what I'm saying? But your opinion usually don't matter. So whatever you say, it don't matter because either the LPN's above you, the RN's above you, and you know whatever they tell you to do, you're gonna have to do. Whether it's, hey, I need you to throw out that trash, hey, I need you to mop, hey, I need you to clean this patient, hey, this patient used number 2, and you go clean it, hey, this patient, you know, did some urine, go clean it. And that's your job. You're a CNA, you're a certified nursing assistant, so you have to do it, okay? And that's the hard job. That was hard for me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man, I became a CNA. It took me 1 week. Took me 1 week to become a CNA in the school in I think it was like West Palm Beach. And it was like $400. I was like, oh, $400? Oh yeah, go ahead, I'll become a CNA, right? Whew. Never again. I worked there for 1 week. 1 week. And I was like, that's it, player. I'd rather just go somewhere else and make a little extra cash because this is not it, man. So it's very, very hard. And this is the third one right here. Man, the pay is not there. Now, I don't know how much you get paid nowadays because now it's 2024. So maybe CNA, along with inflation, you know, the salary probably went up a little bit. But when I was a CNA back then, dude, I was making like $11. $11 an hour. Now kids in high school make $11 an hour working at Starbucks. They probably make like 15. You know what I'm saying? Now they have Amazon warehouses. You're making 25, 30. You know what I'm saying? They make more than me as an x-ray tech. You know, so there's so many more other ways of making money than becoming a CNA. And I'll be honest with you, man, the harder you work and the more you work in any medical profession, it's never enough. It's just never enough. You know, patients are gonna continue coming. Boss is always gonna be like, hey, don't be sitting around, go do this. Like, it's never, even if you already did, like, as far as x-ray, you did like 10 x-rays portable, or CNA, you didn't took care of this patient for 2 or 3 hours, and it's never enough, guys. So if you're gonna go to medical field, make sure to bust your butt and just go for at least LPN, RN, get the full radiology tech. Don't go to this basic stuff or limited radiology technologist stuff. Go for the full thing, man, because you got to know your worth. And I know everything's different. I know that people have jobs, they got families, they got things to do. But at the end of the day, man, if you really want it, you got to sacrifice it. Work weekends and have Monday through Friday off, or 2/16s, and, you know, do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're going to end up in these hard positions like a CNA. But in the end of the day, man, I have a lot of respect for every professional person out there, whether you're a CNA, whether you mop the floor, whether you clean the bathrooms, whether you're an RN, whether you're a doctor. To me, I respect everybody. Okay, I respect everybody. And whoever worked with me out there, if you watch my videos, you know how I am in real life, and you know how I treat my patients, my co-workers. It's all respect, man. And you know, by the grace of God, man, I'm here, you know, living my dream, making content, having fun, and just enjoying life, guys, okay? As always, man, thanks so much for watching my videos. Thanks for showing me love, as always. You already know I'll be back. Peace.